Hi, I'm Suraj. As this is the first video on the channel, I would like to introduce myself. I'm from a small town beside Bangalore in South India. I migrated to the United Kingdom in September 2021, which was roughly 8-9 months ago, to study a master's degree at the University of Birmingham in mechanical engineering. And I secured a graduate role in the United Kingdom in just under 9 months, and here's what helped me get the graduate role. So the first thing that helped me get a job, I would say, is having a year's experience in India as a mechanical engineer. So before I came to the United Kingdom to study a master's degree, I worked for a year as a graduate engineer for a machine tool manufacturer. Even though this job was not very well paid, it helped me gain a lot of knowledge because I worked on about 3 projects during my time there, and every time I had an interview here in the UK, I used those projects as an example of when I did something really nice for an organization and saved a lot of money for them. And I would say having those stories to say to interviewers helped me a lot in terms of showing my capabilities as well as showing my value as an engineer. The second thing that helped me get a job, I would say, is having part-time roles here in the UK. So even before I came here to the United Kingdom, I secured a part-time role at the university as a security assistant, and I'll have to make a whole video about my part-time roles because in just under 9 months I've worked in a variety of roles. I've been a security assistant, I've been a healthcare assistant, I've worked in this job as a quality improvement specialist, I've been a student ambassador for my university, and I've also briefly worked for Just Eat as a delivery guy as well. So having these part-time roles alongside my course helped me to show the interviewers that I'm really good at managing my time, as well as I'm somebody that works hard and puts the work in, and it also shows them that I'm really determined to look after myself and support myself, which are all really good, especially when you're trying to find a job. So the third thing that helped me secure a role here in the United Kingdom, I would say, is having a routine and sticking to the process of applying to jobs consistently. So I would say having that routine helped me to be really consistent in applications. So my routine was really rigorous. I had to wake up at 5 every day, because I had part-time roles, I had the mechanical engineering courses, the projects with conflicting deadlines, and I also had to go to the gym every day and cook my food as well. So that was a really tough time, but I gradually got better at it, and right now it just happens. It's just automated. I don't even have to think about it because I've been sticking to that routine that I had. So thanks to this routine, when it was time to apply for jobs, I sat myself down and applied to jobs almost every week, to be honest, and consistently applying to jobs helped me to get better at writing cover letters and helped me to understand what companies were looking for out there in terms of skills, and I got very good at interviews as well, because since I was applying to so many jobs, I would hear back from a couple of them, and then I would have to speak with them, and then speaking with them would help me gain a little bit of confidence each time, and I gradually got better at answering questions as well as introducing myself and the common questions that interviews pertain. The fourth thing that helped me get a job, I would say, is having a very good communication ability. So like I said before, I was from a small town that wasn't English speaking, so the only person that I spoke in English with was my mother, and it was a bit hard for me to catch on as soon as I got here. I still remember the first time I went to a restaurant. As soon as I came here, I literally mumbled and stammered when I was trying to order food, which was really bad. But how I got better was what I would do is I would pull up the lyrics to a song on my computer screen, and then I would try to sing along to the song, to stuff like Eminem and Kid Cudi. And as I kept doing this, I gradually got better at singing along to the whole song, and this helped me to improve my pronunciation as well as my flow when I'm speaking, and it also helped me build confidence, because if I'm able to sing along to an Eminem song, I pretty much can speak really well in an interview as well. The fifth thing that I would say that helped me to land the job was I would prepare for the interview beforehand. So irrespective of the company that I was interviewing for, just before the interview, I would go to their website, look up their values, their goals, as well as any recent news that they have posted, so that I could talk about all these with the interviewer and show them that I've done my research. So I would go very deep, and just before the interview, I would practice some of my answers. Some of the common questions like introduce yourself and why you want to work for us and stuff like that. So I would design my answers based on their values and their goals, so that it's almost like rubbing their back when you're doing this, and they feel really good when you talk about their goals, and when they understand that you've done your research, and it shows them that you really want the job. So the final thing, which is it's a bit out of context, and I guess it isn't for everybody, but in March 2022, I started meditating every day. I started by just meditating for 5 minutes every day, and here's how it helped me. So what you do when you meditate is you try to teach your mind to be present, and the more I did this, the more present I was in the moment. So every time I had an interview or a group discussion or a role play, this helped me to be in the moment and then react to the moment, and be right on with my answers, because my mind was focused on the present moment, on that question, and I never got distracted or lost, or how when you're trying to answer a question you forget what the question initially was about. So meditating every day actually helped me to combat all of these, and it helped me be very present in the moment, to be very precise with my answers. So these, in my opinion, are the main things that enabled me to secure a job for a multinational company that is listed on the Financial Times Stock Exchange. And depending upon how this video does, I intend to upload more videos related to my life and my experience here in the United Kingdom. And I would love to hear from you guys. Please drop a comment about what you'd like to see or what you'd like to hear from me, and check out my description to connect with me. Peace.